You're listening to Opinions and Beer. I prefer mead. You sent me to hell, Jason.
I really just want to make everybody jealous.
I'm a person from Earth.
Listen, what are we talking about?
I reckon it sounds like Opinions and Beer.
You can do it, Dingo.
Oh, I'm good.
You're the smartest dumb guys I've ever met.
You're missing the best interview ever. Hello and welcome to Opinions and Beer. I'm your host Adam, and I'm by myself today. It's one of those things that just seems to happen every so often, and we're gonna jump right into it. You know, we don't have a big episode today, just a little stuff. Maybe I'll go over some things in the news and whatnot. But today's beer of the day is brought to you by Swamp Head Brewery from Gainesville, Florida. This is called Midnight Oil. It is an oatmeal coffee stout. It's an ale with coffee added. It is 5% in alcohol by volume. And this thing's dark. This thing is black. I poured this. It looks a little too good. Quiet and sensual, like a moonlit night. This complex blend of toasted oats, roasted barley, chocolate wheat malt, and dark roast coffee imparts an intense aroma and complex flavor profile. We brew a traditional English-style oatmeal stout with a rich malt profile, then add locally roasted coffee while this ale is cold conditioned. Looks pretty good. I'm going to smell this beer. This smells straight up like coffee. You know, some of the beers, even the coffee beers, they don't have that really a coffee smell to them. And this one smells like morning brew coffee. So I'm gonna try this beer. Oh wow, that is some. What? I wonder if there's IBUs in it. I wonder what the IBUs are in this. I wonder if that is like some black ass coffee. That's like drinking some. That's like drinking like black, like dark roast Folgers or something. It's like, it tastes like cold. It doesn't even taste like beer. It tastes like cold coffee, cold black roast, dark roast coffee. That's pretty good. I wish it was a little higher in alcohol for stout. You know, most stouts, a lot of stouts are in the 7s and 8%, but this one's at a good 5. That's whatever. You know, I guess they didn't want to. They wanted you to taste more of the. What was that, honey?
I thought you said that was an ale.
I did say it was an ale. What do you think? What do you think stouts are? Stouts are ales. Honey bun.
I thought they were just stout.
Oh goodness. Our next episode is going to be. Well, depending, we have a guest coming soon. I should probably rate this beer. I'm gonna give this a 9. What's up with me giving good ratings to beers when I'm all by myself? No, I gave that one beer like a 1 or something, but that's really good. It's a little bitter. It's a little obviously because it's just black dark coffee, but maybe an 8 or 9. I think it's hitting what it's aiming for. I'm giving it a 9. Sticking with that 9. Maybe I'll go over it in maybe a later episode if one of the other guys decides to review this on an episode. I'll revisit that number. But for now, the solo review, giving it a straight up 9. Good job, Midnight Oil, Swamp Head Brewing Company. But so stouts. Yeah, stouts. I feel like I say this so many times, but stouts are just like burnt L's, like L's that they overcook the is it the malt or the barley? Something. Maybe we should we're gonna go into more depth in an upcoming episode about beer. I'm thinking of even having like a big beer, because we used to do those quizzes. I think about bringing quizzes back, and we're gonna do a beer quiz and see who's been paying attention, and see who can get the most questions right out of a beer quiz. That should be fun. Everyone, be sure to follow us on Facebook at Opinions and Beer. Follow us on Twitter. We are Opinions and Beer everywhere. What's there to talk about today? You know what? Let's talk. We have listeners from all around the world. I think some of the listeners are from Ireland. Let's look at some Irish news today and give our opinion on Ireland. What's Ireland up to these days? Let's see. Authority points to improve tracing after horse abandoned. Registrations by UK solicitors in doubt. Vardacar letter assured Facebook's Sandberg of business-friendly climate. St. James Hospital fined $200,000. What money does Ireland have? What do they have? What's England money called? They have England money? Brits? Something? Anyways. Pounds. 200,000 pounds for emissions breach. Emissions breach? What is this?
I think it's pounds. I don't know.
What's emissions breach?
Emissions, like,
Let's see. Cash problems blamed for failure to buy enough carbon credits?
emissions, like, air quality.
What's carbon credits?
Babe, I don't know.
Let's see. One of the country's biggest hospitals has been fined more than 200,000 pounds for breaking EU rules on greenhouse gas emissions in the first penalty of its kind in Ireland. St. James Hospital in Dublin blamed financial constraints for not being able to buy enough carbon credits last year to cover its pollution, which led to the... Oh, they have to... What? It's trying to work out a payment plan to pay the 201,000 pounds handed down last October. So they're just being fined for going over their carbon credits. Do you have to? I wonder if you have to. Do you have to buy the original carbon credits? Is that what's going on? Are you given them? Are you escalating cost of carbon credits? Oh, they got a pie. That's like, I wonder if like, is that for everything or just businesses? You think businesses? You think businesses have to like, they have to buy credits, carbon? How do they measure that? How do you measure emissions?
Probably how much
Like,
pollution they produce.
well, how do you know how much they produce? How do you know how much pollution someone produces? In a hospital, what pollution is a hospital doing? That seems weird. They're just pumping out pollutions. They're not a factory. Seems ridiculous. Seems ridiculous to fine a hospital. This is damn commie crap. They're taking over Ireland.
You don't even know.
This damn stuff. I'm researching right now. It's saying they're fining people for going over credits for charging people to run a business. They're charging people to run their company, and then
So it's like taxes.
no, they're probably being taxed as well. Probably being taxed and charged emission crap, carbon crap credit.
Well, it probably gives
I don't believe you.
business owners incentive to go green.
Go green? Nobody wants to go green. Who wants to go green? For what? What does going green do?
Save the world.
Hold up, woman. To save the what?
To save the world.
From what?
Pollution, I guess.
Pollution.
What's it called?
What's pollution doing?
It's melting the ice caps.
Good. Is it? Aren't you pissed off that it's been frozen for this long? We should have melted it a long time ago.
That's why we're flooding
Yeah.
here in southeast Texas.
Well, then we shouldn't have built stuff so close to something that used to be water in the first place.
What if the ice caps melt and it's like Noah?
Huh?
Noah.
Noah? No. We wouldn't
Flood
even.
the earth. Flood the earth.
No.
I'm just joking.
We're barely hit if the ice caps melt.
We're barely hit.
Yeah?
Are you insane?
We're a beach. We become our little area becomes Crystal Beach essentially. I seen the geo map if the ice caps melt.
If the ice caps melt,
We
we are all screwed. The whole
No,
Yes.
I seen where the water goes if the ice cap melts. They made a what is it called? Like a
I'm
graph.
fixing to
They
look
have
that
there's a
up
graph.
because I don't believe.
There is a graph and
We are
it shows
way
what happens
too-
when
we're way too close to sea level to
it
not.
shows what happens if the ice caps melt where the water would be. And that's good if the ice caps melt. Used to be no ice caps in the first place. Don't you think? Back to basics. Back to basics. That's right. I want to take a damn hair dryer. I'll hair
The
dryer.
whole world will never be underwater, but our coastlines would be very different. If all of the
Yes,
ice
I know.
covering Antarctica, Greenland, and in mountain glaciers around the world were to melt, sea level would rise about 70 meters, and the ocean would cover all the coastal cities.
I know what it is. I've seen this. So damn green people. Damn greenhouses. Fine then, just switch over already. People need to quit they need to quit complaining and quit bitching and just switch if they're gonna do it. But it needs to be instant. It can't be slow. If it's so slow, then everyone's gonna lose their jobs and no one's gonna. It's gotta be like a quick. Everyone's gotta quickly switch over in one day, or over like a period of like a week. But it's gotta be like a seamless process. They've gotta make it seamless. Seamless. What are you watching? How Earth would look if the ice melted. Odessa, Istanbul, Venice is underwater. Barcelona. No one likes any of those places.
Well, we
Where's
haven't
America?
got to ours yet.
Where's America? Let's see. Dakar? Nope, horrible. Those are horrible places anyways. Look at that. Waterworld's full of shit then, because Waterworld said most of the entire planet would be covered in water.
Well,
So they're
that's
fake.
a movie,
So Waterworld don't know what they're talking about. Makes me so mad. This Midnight Oil is really good.
I know I want to try it.
Ireland. Listening fans from Ireland, you need to get on our Facebook page and talk to us and chat it up. Tell us what's going on in Ireland. Maybe not chat it up. We're all kind of antisocial, but you can tell us what's going on in Ireland. What's that? What? It's so dark and weird.
Hasn't showed North
Here we
America
are.
yet.
Mexico dead. Look at that. Look, San Diego. San Francisco. Zimbabwe. Portland, Oregon.
Zimbabwe, Seattle, Washington.
Here we are. Look.
Oh, Florida would be screwed. New Orleans would be underwater. Houston would be underwater. I told you.
Houston. That's where the beach.
Look, Florida would be gone.
Florida has a bunch of crazy people anyways in it.
Disney World.
Disney World, that ain't flooded. They're built up top. How fast does it take? So you think the ice cap's gonna melt in 2 years or whatever they said?
2 years?
Is that what they said?
I think it's gonna be a lot longer than.
Well, then why'd they say 2 years?
Who said 2 years?
They said something like that. 2 years. Yeah, 3 years.
I guess we're screwed.
No
then.
turning
Is
back,
that
they
what's
said.
Is that what's happening right now?
Huh?
Is that why Houston floods all the time?
No. They're just dumb. What happened?
They're dumb, and that's why they flood.
Yep.
That makes 0 sense.
Yep. Because they don't repair nothing. They have no money. They're spending it on liberal crap. They don't want to repair their levees or something.
Levees. This isn't Louisiana.
What does that mean? I bet you there's levees over there.
Yeah. Well, we have levees.
Exactly, and that's what happened in Port Arthur.
And that's why Port Arthur was underwater the other day.
Yeah. So I just said that, and you're trying to tell me I'm wrong about the levee stuff. Yeah, people don't update their crap because we waste money on nothing, on liberal crap.
Maybe we should be wasting money on liberal crap like levees.
Levees ain't liberal crap. Levees is good crap. You gonna try that beer? Tell me what you think.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah. What would you rate it?
Ooh, even the aftertaste is like,
I told you it's like coffee.
that's good.
Yeah, that's a really good brew. Brew? It's both brew, coffee, and
I would probably give it like a 8.5.
yeah. It's pretty good beer.
That's a really good beer. Do we have this here?
Huh? No.
Oh shit.
I just told you where it's brewed in. One of those places in Florida.
That's like, it's weird too, cause like lately when I drink a stout, I haven't really been liking stout beer, but like that's really good.
What stout beer have you not liked?
The last couple of ones that we've tried.
Oh.
Whichever ones that you've had last on your podcast.
Oh, like the sombrero?
Whichever one, I don't know. I feel like I always taste your beers.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't liked the last couple of ones, but that one's really good.
Oh, man. We saw Pokemon.
We did see Pokemon. They probably can't even hear me on there.
Yes, I can. Pokemon was okay.
Why are you including me in this?
Because Pokemon was okay.
I don't want to be in this.
Pokemon was fine.
Could've been better. I was a little disappointed.
Everyone's loving it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because they want it to be the best video game movie, but there's a big debate whether or not it's a video game movie.
Well, I will admit, like, the Pokemon look really good.
What, is it a video game movie?
Video games. I feel like no, because...
But Detective Pikachu's a video game.
Okay, well, that's true. But I feel like...
And the Game Boy games came first, didn't they? Or did they not?
No, the card game came first.
No, it didn't.
The Pokemon card wasn't a card game first?
No. I don't think so. No.
Or was it a TV show first?
No, it was not no TV show first. It was a game first.
No,
Because Ash was added.
I'm about to look that up.
It was just, who was it? Red? Was it Red and then Blue? Did you start off as just Red and then Blue came out later, or is it the same?
I'm fixing a lot.
I'm
Okay, yeah. After the games,
After the games.
a Pokemon trading card game was developed.
So it was games, card, then show. Right? Games, card, then show.
And then the
So
first
is
set
it
of cards came out in 96.
So is
And
it?
then the first... Wait,
What?
that's wrong. Hang on.
What's wrong?
Hang on just a second. Let me read this.
You're killing me. Reading about we all live in a Pokemon world. I wanna be greatest master of them all, greatest master. We all live Pokemon world. I wanna be.
Okay, well, the franchise has its roots in a gaming magazine from the early 1980s in Japan. Game Freak. There was a writer and an illustrator. And then they realized that the arcade scene wasn't too hot anymore, and they decided to develop games themselves.
The arcade scene?
The arcade scene.
What does that mean? It was an arcade game?
No, I guess they were thinking about bringing it to arcade, but they realized that it wasn't as big as it used to be, so they decided to develop a game themselves. It says, this included games that were published by Nintendo on the NES and Game Boy, like Yoshi, blah, blah, blah. So, this man, the illustrator and the guy that came up with the story, put forth the idea of Pokemon to Nintendo, and they really didn't get it at first. He was given the benefit of the doubt, and Red and Green, a game that combined the collecting and trading of monsters. So it did start as a game.
So is it a video game movie?
I guess it would be.
See, it's a big debate.
It says 26th of February 96 marks the debut of the Pokemon franchise in the form of both those games on the Game Boy in Japan. So Red and Green was a very basic Japanese role-playing game. You play as a Pokemon trainer, traveling the world and collecting little monsters. So yeah, Red and Green was first.
Okay.
And then...
Why do you think people don't want to consider it a video game movie?
Well, I guess because technically it started off as just... But I guess that's how video games start, right? They start off as a story with an illustration, and then it goes to video games?
Yeah.
Is that how most video games start?
Well, I think their complaints are that it started off as a franchise. And video game movies...
Well, it really didn't, though, because the illustrator and the guy who came up with the story approached Nintendo about it and said, hey, let's make this video game.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what they're talking about. What are they talking about? They're just making stuff up.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess it is a video game movie. But I think most people are thinking that it's not because...
Because it's not just a game?
I guess.
Because there's more than just... Maybe that's what it is. They're upset because there's more than just a video game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a whole little franchise, I guess. Because they literally have everything.
But it started as a game?
Yeah.
So frustrating.
But anyhow...
Because they don't want... Sonic, though, if Sonic does well... I think they're betting on Sonic breaking the video game movie curse.
Sonic has already started off
I know, but they're
on a bad foot.
But at least they're changing Sonic's look.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're
I didn't think he looked terrible. He didn't look like the video game character.
No, he was blue.
Well, he was blue, and that was about it. And he had like...
Doesn't that count for something?
I mean, he was
he was a realistic head. No, I don't know. Realistic.
He looked similar.
What is Sonic? Oh, it's a hedgehog.
Yeah, a hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Does he look like a hedgehog?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Maybe that's what they were trying to do? They're trying to make a legitimate hedgehog.
Well, I mean, his Sonic looks like a hedgehog, as much as.
But he has one eye.
He does not have one eye.
Oh, he has shades on.
No.
I've seen the picture.
He has two eyes, but like around. Well, I guess it is one eye technically.
It is one eye.
But like.
He has one eye and then two eyeballs in one eye. He has a V eye or something.
I know. I forget what they call that in like.
A uni-eye.
Oh my God.
It's like a unibrow but an eyeball.
He's a Cyclops hedgehog.
Cyclops hedgehog. But no, a Cyclops has one eye. Okay, you're right. No, he has to have one. It's so weird because he has two eyeballs inside one eye. And Cyclopses only have one eyeball and one eye.
Well, then I don't know.
I guess that's what... Do hedgehogs have one eyeball?
No.
And two eyeballs?
No,
well, two eyeballs and one eye?
They have two beady little eyes. Like they made the character after, I guess.
Well, I guess he wasn't cool enough looking That's
No,
what,
he wasn't.
you're right. He looked like just a hedgehog.
Yeah,
He's got to be a cool
he was
hedgehog.
He was too cute.
He was too hedgehog, huh?
He was too cutesy looking,
And not like
the video game character.
not like cool looking.
Yeah.
Like an authoritarian figure.
I don't know about all that.
Yes, he is. I seen that. What show is it? Does he appear up on? What show is that? Doesn't he show up in like a cartoon and he's like talking to everybody and Wreck-It Ralph? Is it Wreck-It Ralph, the first one?
I don't know. I never
And he's
saw
like
that
like a character, like not a real character, but he's like chatting on like the warning, don't get unplugged or whatever, don't do something bad, don't glitch. If you see a glitch, report it.
And that was Sonic.
Yeah, because he's like an authoritarian figure in the gaming community. I don't know.
I don't think he's authoritarian. I mean,
He's always trying to stop Dr. Robotnik from working on his
isn't
science
that
projects.
most video games.
Working on a science project. He's just hanging out.
Would you consider Mario an authoritarian figure?
No.
Well, he's always trying to stop Bowser.
But Bowser has a hostage.
Okay.
Does
Mr. Robotnik takes hostages.
What?
In the game, he takes all the wild animals.
you can't? Animals can't be a hostage.
It's the same thing. Like at the end, you jump on that thing and it lets all the bunnies and stuff go. You don't remember in the game?
I do.
Okay.
He's just trying to experiment on the animals.
Well,
Oh, this is some liberal crap again.
no, it's not.
This is some
You always
vegan.
gotta turn it to meet
This
your
is some
agenda.
vegan.
You always gotta turn it to meet your
This
agenda.
is some vegan save the animals bull crap.
PETA.
Some pita bread crap.
Whatever.
Some pita. Is that weird they have pita bread?
Yeah, but it's PITA. It's not the same.
No. No.
Oh my God.
It's pita bread.
Drink some more beer.
Pita bread. Yes. Okay. What else? What else is going on in the world?
Oh my God.
What? What's the matter? What's up?
Wait, pita bread? Is it PETA? Is it?
Huh?
I don't know. Anyways,
But yeah, life, Ireland,
you had stuff. you were
Sonic the
gonna talk
Hedgehog.
about.
Like what?
I didn't even want to be.
I already talked about it.
I didn't want to be on.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I almost spilt it everywhere. And then what would you think?
I get pissed because I just fucking watched the sheets.
I just watched the sheets. No, I'm joking. I know you watch the sheets. I'm still angry. Hey,
Hey, I think you should scrap this episode.
well, you shouldn't be so upset. Because I'm just sharing my opinion. And that's all we got here are opinions and Midnight Oil Oatmeal Coffee Stout. Beer. Opinions and beer. Opinions and beer. Go wrong with opinions and beer. Opinions and beer. Opinions and beer. 'Cause all we got here are opinions and beer.
Did you ever feel so bad inside?